Every time a new baby is born, the Federal Reserve issues a secret birth certificate printed by a company called the American Bank. That way, the government can use people as currency to back the debt they have with the World Economic Forum, which owns the central banks of every nation on Earth. But the WEF is just a front for the Council on Foreign Relations, which masterminded the 9/11 attacks as a pretext to invade Iraq, take the oil, and install fast food chains to make people slow, fat, and easily abductable by the shape-shifting reptilian aliens it works with. Now, back in the 30s, FDR made a deal with these reptilians to exchange people for technology. That was the basis of the New Deal. But ever since, they've been slowly replacing all the world leaders to create a nuclear holocaust to make global warming real for their takeover. That's how they made up the Cold War, by sending Leica to space to bite Neil Armstrong while Kubrick was faking the moon landing. Now they're using satellite waves, contrails, and measles vaccines as mind control, and fluoridating the water to keep people's gold fillings intact so they can be sent back to, you guessed it, the Federal Reserve, where all the gold and birth certificates are stored by the real puppet master, the world monarch, who is himself only the servant of the all-seeing eye who controls everything in the world.
Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back. Today is Sunday, November 18th, 2018. And happy Sunday. Happy Fun Day Sunday, right? Something like that. Anyways, today is a week in review. You guys already know what's up. We do this every single Sunday. I just give you a week in review. So without further ado, here's a week in review, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg?
Monday, November 12th, 2018. Happy Veterans Day.
Don't mind Kyle, everyone. He's just got a little sand in his vagina. There's no sand in my vagina!
It's all about talking it out. And once you do talk it out, no matter who you are, no matter how angry you are, no matter how emotional, no matter how whatever, 99% of the time you will get a resolution, no matter what. Whether it's a resolution you want or not, a resolution will be had.
Everybody involved knows the stakes. And if you're going to accept those stakes, you got to do certain things. It's business. We're soldiers.
Whatever money you might have lost, whatever anything you might have lost, that's just paying tuition to the school of life.
Oh, I get it now. It's a scam.
No, it's not a scam at all. I also had reservations in the beginning, but these super berries grow in the Andes Mountains, okay? Alpacas can survive entire winters on this shit.
Oh, shit. So it's like a super berry, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what kind of superpowers are you talking about? Like, do you survive the winter?
Great question.
So is that the only superpower you get, surviving winters? Because I've survived many winters without these berries.
No, I think I have an answer for all of this stuff, okay?
Today is Tuesday, November 13th, 2018. Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Cash.
You're fired.
Bitcoin Cash, every few months, it actually forks. It's a soft fork, you know, supposedly to like make things better and so on and so forth. But for the first time, they did not come to a consensus, and they forked hard.
That's what she said.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Oh my God, the automatic pilot, it's deflating!
Wait, don't panic. On the belt line of the automatic pilot, there's a hollow tube. Now that is the manual inflation nozzle. Pull it out and blow on it.
Yeah, let me look at the price of the coins right now. Hold on a second. Let me just pull it up on my thing real quick. I know, right? Isn't that crazy? The fuck? Oh my God.
I'm not fucking leaving!
Asset. It's a very liquid market in which they can pull in and pull out. That's what she said. Very easily, very quickly. And that's what they're doing. Right now, they needed to pull out because they needed to buy a bunch of bonds. And that's exactly what they fucking did. That's it. You're looking at the dollar, looking at all these other factors, and you get to really realize what's going on. Also, another major factor is the Bitcoin Cash situation.
In life and in business, you are either on the offense or you're on the defense.
way too many of you are sitting here right now and thinking you're in the middle. There is no middle.
Today is Friday, November 16th, 2018.
You're either going backwards or you're going forwards. There's no fucking neutral in the way that we live this.
We've been going through a lot in this space. I feel like a lot of us have been going through a lot, period. But definitely in this space, the things that we've been going through, whether it's been, you know, a Ripple or exchanges getting hacked or the whole thing with Bitcoin Cash and then the fork.
It's not how many likes or followers you have. I have a funny feeling here, if you got 1 follower and 1 like, but you were getting what you wanted for the content that you put out financially or emotionally, you'd be super happy. Do not get caught up in the micro game of social.
All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that. I have a lot of work to do today. Got a lot of work to do this week. So my schedule is gonna be a little different. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is gonna be the same exact schedule. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this week coming up, I'm gonna be offline, and I'll be back next Monday, all right? I'm gonna take advantage of the Thanksgiving weekend so I can catch up on a lot of work that I have to do. I got a lot of clients with, you know, again, projects pending and so on and so forth, and I just, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. But regardless, I just also wanna take a little bit of a break from here just because, hey, we need all to have a little bit of a break, and you know, whether it's you know, going and being with family or being alone or doing work or whatever it is, hey, I need to kind of also, you know, disconnect for a few bit, because again, the last thing I want is to get burnt out by this or anything. I've already been down that route many times before. As for, you know, again, it all stems back from when I was a chef and I did other things in my life before. So this is why when I do the things that I do and the way that I do them, there's a method to my madness, because again, the last thing I want to do is to burn myself out, because I go hard or go home, and sometimes I shine bright like a fucking star, like a diamond, and I burn out real quick, and I'm trying to just avoid that, and I think I've been doing that because, again, I just know I have. I'm already, you know, learned to manage my own things. And again, this is just my own personal situation, but again, I encourage you guys to also, you know, not burn out. Please don't burn out. There's been a lot of great news coming in the last several days. I was watching Trace Mayer had an interview a few days ago, and he was literally, I'm gonna put a link at the bottom so you guys can check it out, because I think it's a must-watch type of thing. And you know, he pretty much simply puts it, I mean, he puts it out there as simple as possible, in the sense of what's going on with the space and so on and so forth, and it's really great. I mean, look, he says one little quote. It's full of gems of quotes and a bunch of stuff. I love Trace. But one of the things he says in there, which is something that I say all the time, but it's just really hard sometimes to really bring it across to you guys. But he put it in a way where I was like, oh wow, okay, this makes sense. So he pretty much said, like, by the way, he's like a big Bitcoin maximalist, in the sense of, like, yeah, Bitcoin is the thing. You know, he looks at Bitcoin like gold or silver, and that's pretty much it. And I mean, obviously he looks at it a little deeper than that, but in the sense of like how he holds it. And I encourage you guys to also, I say it all the time, to look at Bitcoin just like if it was gold or silver, and treat it with the same kind of respect as you would those two. All right? With that said, he was also saying about the price of Bitcoin, where it doesn't matter. All he's trying to do is accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible. Like, we all should be accumulating as much Bitcoin as possible. Why? Because all that's going on with the dollar and currency and fiat is that it's just, look at that, you know, what fiat and the dollar and all this stuff is. It's just like water, and the water will rise and fall and rise and fall depending on the inflation, hyperinflation, you know, many factors. We know this already. When we talk about the market, we talk about everything. But at the end of the day, Bitcoin is floating on top of that water, and then that's it. And that's the way you got to look at it. We all need to look at it. So as you know, currency hyperinflates, or deflates, the price of Bitcoin will go up with it or it will go down with it. That's it. Simple as that. Okay, so just keep that in mind when we're talking about Bitcoin and we're talking about the things that we talk about within this space. All right, sure, it's a lot of investment opportunities. There's a lot of stuff that we talk about all the time, you know, projects, you know, EOS, you know, you name it. But at the end of the freaking day, we all need to keep in perspective what Bitcoin really is, what this whole space really is, and move forward with the appropriate knowledge and so on and so forth. So again, another story that I saw on the crypto lark, I saw VeChain is already being put to use by H&M. And from what I was listening to in the story by Crypto Lark, seems like Adidas might be the next one. What is VeChain? Again, do a little research on your own, but what VeChain is, it's a solution for all department stores, for most, you know, shipping, you know, any kind of anything in which, you know, computers are used for inventory, to keep stock, you know, to maximize the amount of money going out and going in. Remember, it's all about near zero marginal cost and keeping the marginal cost as low as humanly possible. And just like computers revolutionized the whole world and all these industries overnight, so will the blockchain. Okay? When I was looking at that VeChain story, it was just like, again, if we were looking at that same story 25 years ago, it would just be, instead of VeChain and H&M partner up to create the first blockchain transaction on their system, how this story would have been 25 years ago, it would have been VeChain and H&M work together to create the first computerized inventory and the first internet transaction or some shit like that. So that's how early on we are with all this. And again, 25 years ago, computers were still like not even in most stores or in most shipping or in most any kind of anything, any industries, and yet look at everything now where every single industry has computers, has internet, has networks, and without any of that stuff, nothing would work. You wouldn't be able to ship a container from point A to point B. You wouldn't be able to fly something, you know, through FedEx and make sure it gets there, and so on. And, you know, same thing with online, you know, like, or not online, when you go to a store, like if you go to a shoe store or a clothing store and you buy something and the return and all that stuff. That's what I'm saying. So now we're going to take this to another level with the blockchain. Reduce cost even more. Have better inventory. Have better, you know, everything. Just everything is just going to... Okay? So, all right, guys. Thanks again for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please share. I hope you guys enjoyed today's weekend review. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. I'm cutting it short because I have a lot of work to do still. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Don't worry about it. I'll be around on Discord in the morning as usual. I have my regular show on YouTube, and then we're going to be on Twitch and Discord. I mean, on Twitch and Twitch, Discord, and Bit.tube later at night tomorrow. So, thanks again. I'll see you guys mañana, and don't forget to click all the links at the bottom. Give me those free likes. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And yeah, that's it. If you want to continue helping maintain me, this channel, and so on and so forth, you already know what to do. Patreon, donate, all that good stuff. And again, just click on the links at the bottom and keep learning. Keep spreading knowledge. That's all you need to do, guys. All right? You're never going to stop learning, especially now. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys mañana. Peace out. Again, look, guys, I'm really busy because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Lambo got stuck over there, and I got to get him out of the... All right. Later, guys.
Oh, hey, listen, try this. I told my weed guy to step it up, and he gave me that.
What is it?
It's called Mind Rape. It's actually pretty mellow.
It doesn't sound very mellow.
Well, he only had 3 other batches. Gorilla Panic, They're Coming, and something called This Is Permanent. Come on, spark it up. There you go. You got it. Nice. Good, huh? Good job.
Yeah.
Take pride in that. I met a girl. She's a cashier.
No way, that's awesome. Yeah. Oh, you know, what's her name?
White trash name, guess.
Mandy.
Nope.
Marilyn.
Nope.
Brittany.
Nope.
Tiffany.
Nope.
Candace. Don't fuck with me on this. I know this shit.
You see me fucking with you?
All right, speed round. I'm gonna rattle off some names, and when I hit it, fucking buzz it, okay?
I will tell you.
You got me?
Yeah.
All right, Brandy, Heather, Channing, Brianna, Amber, Sabrina, Melody, Dakota, Sierra, Bambi, Crystal, Samantha, Autumn, Ruby, Taylor, Tara, Tammy, Lauren, Charlene, Chantel, Courtney, Misty, Jenny, Krista, Mindy, Noelle, Shelby, Trina, Reba, Cassandra, Nikki, Kelsey, Shauna, Jolene, Erling, Claudine, Savannah, Casey, Dolly, Kendra, Kylie, Chloe, Devin, Emily, fucking Becky?
Nope.
Any one of those names with a Lynn after it?
Yes.
I got you. Okay. Brandy Lynn, Heather Lynn, Tammy
Lynn.
Fuck!
Oh.
Laurie, hey, you're home early.
This place is a wreck. Who are these girls?
You know, they're hookers, so it's fine.
What the hell is this?
Oh, my God, where are my manners? Laurie, this is Angelique, Heavenly, Shireen, and Sauvignon Blanc. I love you girls. You know, somewhere out there are 4 terrible fathers I wish I could thank for this great night.